Bitcoin fam, to the number one Bitcoin pod. In today's show, I'll be sharing the latest Bitcoin technical analysis, as well as 30 Bitcoin price top indicators hinting at a 230,000 bull market peak. Also, breaking news. Senator Lummis says President Trump is supporting her bill to buy 1 million Bitcoin. It's a happening, Captain. Also, I'll be sharing the latest with the ongoing Bitcoin latest news, as well as the Matrix attack. We can't forget about that. JV under attack. My X account got hacked with over 40,000 followers. I'll be breaking all this down for you, put you in the loop of what's going on right now. We'll also be discussing Trump discloses 57 million crypto windfall from World Liberty Financial, as well as Trump's media Bitcoin treasury registration declared officially effective by the SEC. All hail the Nibbinator. Also, Sailor says Bitcoin can fix Apple stock buybacks. This is finance redefined. We'll also be discussing billionaire Mike Novogratz details massive price target. Spoiler alert, 1 million per coin. Also, Tom Lee says supply shock's going to send Bitcoin to 3 million. And Max says the Franken-money Bitcoin monster is outside anyone's control, and goes on to share Bitcoin is meeting geopolitical headwinds from disgruntled no-coiners and fiat money worshipping zealots. 2.2 million Bitty still in play. We'll also be taking a look at the overall crypto market. All this plus so much more in today's show. So first and foremost, let me get you up to date with what the fuck has been going on. 2 days ago, right after my stream, I got attacked, and my current primary X account is under attack by hackers. I have no control over it. It has over 40,000 followers, and I'll share in greater detail what's going on there. Also, as you know, we've been under attack by the YouTube overlords for at least the last couple of weeks. Dozens of videos removed, demonetized, and there's other attacks coming in. You can't make this shit up. So I'll be deciphering the Matrix attack when I believe it is, behind this, what's going on, and what we're going to do moving forward. And of course, all that good stuff. First and foremost, shout out everyone in the live chat, and I greatly appreciate everyone's double down support during these tribulations. Shout out Vegas Meg, good to have you here. JC, our very own Oracle. We have Keiser, we have Adam. So here's what we're doing. The commenting moving forward is only coming from Rumble. So even though the stream is transmitting on YouTube, we don't have any other choice, being the X has been hijacked, and you can't stream from a unverified X account. And my secondary X account, I can't verify. You can only have one verified account. So long story short, it forces us to continue to stream on YouTube in order to even do the Rumble stream. I can't stream on X. I have no desire to stream on YouTube, but I have to do the Rumble stream. I can't stream solo on Rumble using Streamlabs, as crazy as that sounds. So we're forced to still stream on YouTube, but we're only going to be sharing the Rumble link. And as soon as I get my X account restored, fuck YouTube altogether. We have no desire to stream here. The only reason we are is because the X account got hacked, and it's currently under the control of hackers. They're currently posting shitcoin scams from my main X account, but here's the silver lining. I raised you guys well. You guys aren't supporting shitcoins because you guys are Bitcoin purists and despise shitcoins as much as I do. And the good news, I got their shitcoin shut down already. I went to Pump Fun for my first time because there was a link from the scammer, and within 2 minutes, support shut that shit down. So they're no longer scamming people from the CNA coin that they created, which is nothing more than a glorified shitcoin, in which I am not supporting. They did this, whoever the hackers are, probably somewhere in India or China, who knows? But long story short, I got that shit shut down, but now I need the X support to step the fuck up and do something, because they're allowing innocent people to get scammed. All I need is my account back, because as soon as the hackers got control of my account, they reset the two-factor authenticator, they changed the password and email, so I no longer have access to my own motherfucking account. Talk about Matrix attack. So that's what I've been dealing with. That's why we didn't have a stream yesterday. I really didn't know what to do. Kind of at a loss for words, but today I got my mind together some and figure we got to continue to stream. We'll figure the shit out. But first and foremost, just thank you guys for supporting us, because I think the bigger picture, it doesn't matter what platform we're on. The bigger picture is we have a platform and we'll gather regardless of what platform, that may be. And this incident has taught me that more so than ever. Just woke up. Well, welcome back in the sack. I'm at home watching The Greatest Show. And if anyone's watching on the YouTube right now, head on over to the Rumble. Interact in the chat. I'm no longer interacting with the YouTube chat. So this entire stream is exclusive Rumble chat. So I can't encourage you guys enough on the YouTube to head to the Rumble. Cryptonewsalerts.net now goes directly to the Rumble. And you know what I mean? It is what it is. And before you know it, the YouTube channel could get terminated because I'm waking up every day to more videos removed every morning. Today, there was 2 more videos removed for allegedly harmful and dangerous content. And they're just going to continue to remove my videos. I mean, I got 3,000 of them, and then they're eventually just going to terminate the account. The writing's on the wall. So if you want to continue to follow yours truly, continue to support me, former chairman of the SEC, you have to then follow me on Rumble. There's no other motherfucking platform at this point. And my secondary backup X account, which I'll share with you later, is BTC News Alerts. The kicker, there's only 300 followers. So I just went from 40,000 X followers and 77,000 YouTube subs to 0, or I should say 300. My new audience is only 300 of you. It's kind of crazy, but that's what we've been dealing with. Rumbling poolside, Juju or JV, that sucks. I mean, what are you gonna do? Hey, JV Sailor wants to know if you're all in on the chair. I'm all in on this chair, the greatest chair I've ever had, and we also got the former chairman of the SEC, Nippinator. It's ironic how the former chairman was a dog. Trying to figure that one out. I'm dizzy going back and forth trying to tell the people they should figure it out by now. There are enough comments over there to clue them in. Exactly. Hopefully. The only thing is I can't notify the 40,000 followers on X. I have no access to that account, and my new account only has 300 followers. So granted, our hardcore audience, everyone watching right now, you guys are in the know, but the average viewer probably has no fucking idea, but they'll figure it out. So all we can do is do our best. And again, welcome. I got my caffeine about to enter the bloodstream. We still got a good show. We still got plenty to cover, and I'm going to make the best out of it. So it's better. We made an executive decision. It's better to continue to stream versus to be silent and let the hackers or scammers defeat us. Like, fuck that. We're not letting the Matrix win. So all we got to do is counter-strike. Whop! The Empire. We strike the Empire back. Fuck the Empire. We got JV and Nippinator.
Which one's the best crypto asset? Well, Bitcoin's the best crypto asset. Okay, what's the second best? There is no second best.
I'm not saying I'm number one. I'm sorry, I lied. I'm number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
And yeah, so I can't stream on X any longer until X restores my account, because it's currently in the possession of hackers. And the backup account, you can't stream from an unverified account, and you can't have 2 accounts verified. So it kind of put me stuck in the middle. So I can no longer stream on X. So all we can do on X is notify people to get the fuck on the Rumble at this point until support gets it situated, which I'm hopeful they're going to do, but it takes a long fucking time. Apparently, we just cleaned our carpets, fans everywhere. Word. Amen. Shout out bs.com. And I appreciate it, Chandy. JV back on the tube. Nah, must have been the AI version. Yeah, this is AI JV. Yeah, I'm not going to re-explain everything if you just joined us. I just took 10 minutes to explain it. But we're here, and we're going to make the best of it. And again, get your caffeine for the bloodstream. We're about to kick off the show. I got maybe 2 more sips, about to pop open some lemon, ginger, pineapple, and we'll get this show on the road. Welcome, everybody. Fist bump from my man DNA. Oh, yeah, so I know it's confusing as fuck. On Rumble, I do have 2 channels because you can't change your name. You have to create a new account. And when I initially set up the account, I didn't put spaces, and I figured it would confuse people. So long story short, the main Rumble, my primary one, is Crypto News Alerts. Direct link, cryptonewsalerts.net. So don't get it twisted. And there's over 4,000 followers on my primary Rumble account, which I'm streaming from. And I do have a backup. The original one I created maybe has a few hundred followers. There's 2 of them, I know. So don't be confused by that. Just is what it is. JV, it's me, James Smith. Shout out, James Smith. Good to have you here. Lemon, ginger, pineapple. I finally got back to Costco, and they had these in stock. I loaded it up, filled up the fridge. Game on, motherfuckers.
There's no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset. It's called Bitcoin, right? The point is, if you have the superior asset, it's going up forever, Laura.
Did you hear that? And shout out Darth Melda, wherever you're at, and the rest of the fam for holding it down. We're about to kick off the show.
Take all your time, figure out how to borrow more money to buy more Bitcoin. Then take all your time and figure out what you can sell to buy Bitcoin.
Yes, thanks for the clarification. The original Rumble has 338 followers. And let me just show it to you because I don't want anyone to be confused in any way, shape, or form. I think this is a good time to break it down. This is the original Rumble account. There's 338 followers. Notice it's just like one username. So that's why I created the second channel so people can find it without having to type it all in, like that, because no one's going to do that. So the proper account, let me share with you your videos. If I can, let me see if it's going to show it to me. Let me just type it in the search. It'll be easier to do it that way. So when you go to the Rumble, just go to the search if you're not using my direct link and type in crypto news alerts. And by the way, I think I'm going to be rebranding to Bitcoin news alerts. I'm sick of crypto fucking scammer scumbags. And a part of me don't want to be associated with the word crypto no more after this fucking hack and matrix attack. But this is the proper one we're streaming from. There's 4.7 thousand followers. That's the official Crypto News Alerts Rumble from JV, in which I'm streaming on. Notice it says live matrix attack. What the fuck? That's the proper one. This is the one you go to every day. And I made my link, instead of going to YouTube, cryptonewsalerts.net, goes to now Rumble. So if you can just remember the URL, cryptonewsalerts.net, you can go directly to the Rumble to support us there. Simple, easy peasy. And later I'll dive deeper into the matrix attack and the X account and all that kind of stuff. But I just wanted to touch upon it so you guys are in the know. But what we're going to do now, we're going to kick off the show as we do each and every day. If you're new to the Rumble, important to follow us, especially considering the recent matrix attack. We got hacked. My primary X account has been hacked by hackers, and they're pushing scam coins on it, and I'm awaiting X to restore my account. And as you know, we've been under attack on the YouTube as well. So please support us on the Rumble. The direct Rumble link is now cryptonewsalerts.net. Today is June 14th, 2025. I'm your host, JV, co-host. Beside me, the one and only Nippinator, former chairman of the SEC. Let's kick it off with our market watch, as we do each and every day. Speaking of a matrix attack, I guess not only am I being attacked, Coin360 is down, which is very rare. So we're going to have to skip Coin360 today and go directly to CoinMarketCap.com. Take a look at the overall market. You can see as of today, market cap $3.25 trillion for crypto total. The Bitcoin market cap, 2.076 trillion, 83 billion worth of volume for the past 24 hours. Bitcoin dominance back on the climb, 64% even, with the Ether dominance at 9.3%. And checking out top 100 crypto gainers past 24 hours, we got AB leading the pack up 13%, followed by Pi up 4.5%, followed by Optimism up 3%. Which alts, if any, are you bullish on for the bull? Holla. And checking out the crypto bubbles, we'll get a visual perspective on the day. Unfortunately, almost everything is in the red today. Not a good look. Rec City crossed the board. Very similar scenario for the weekly, and zooming out for the monthly, womp just wrecked all across the board. And checking out the infamous Crypto Greed and Fear Index. Today we're 63 greed. Yesterday 61. Last week of 52. And last month of 70 in greed. And checking out the infamous time chain calendar. We have 148,754 blocks until halving 2028. We're currently on block number 901,246. And as of today, June 14th, you can exchange one fiat monopoly dollar for 958 sats. So pick up the sats, put down the gats, pick up some Bitcoin caps from my man Sergio over at bitcoincaps.net. And if you don't know, now you know. And there you have it, yo. There's our latest market watch. And next we'll be pulling up 30 metrics, all hinting at above $200,000 incoming, and then we'll pull up some of the live charts. But let me check the X feed in case you guys tag me. And if you do tag me on X, don't tag the Crypto News Yes, which is my primary account, Crypto News Alerts. And let me share what I'm talking about. My primary account has been taken over by hackers as of 2 days ago. So this account with over 40,000 followers is no longer in my control. This is a scammer hacker posting scam coins, which I already shut down on Pump Fun. I reported it and got it shut down. But they're trying to scam you right now from the account. So if you want to help me get my account back, report my main account here with over 40,000 followers. It's Crypto News Yes as the handle, and tell them it's being impersonated and it got hacked and they're scamming from it. And hopefully X does something about it. And shout out to people like Max Keiser and all the moderators who have been, posting from the rooftop, letting people know that the account has been hacked. So this is my backup account, which I'm currently posting from, which I have access to. The thing is, I only have 374 followers, but it's better than nothing. So if you're going to tag me, tag BTC News Alerts, because if you tag my primary account, I don't have access to it. Only the hackers do, so I can't repost it or anything of that nature. But if you tag me at BTC News Alerts, I will see it because I actually have access to this account, which is my backup account. And I'm so grateful I even have this backup account because if I didn't create this, I'd have no fucking communication with anybody. So thank God I had the backup account. Yeah, I mean, and we'll dive deeper into the situation a little later, but I just wanted to touch upon it really quick. Shout out Sweet Bitty McGee. Dude, so smart. That's what I got to start doing. Thank you. My body needs less acidic. Yeah, earlier I shared, a little health hack, something I've started doing about a year or two ago. Soak all your berries in produce, regardless if it's not organic or is organic. There's pesticides. I learned 97% of the pesticides and chemicals will be removed simply by soaking it for 15 minutes in baking soda water, which is very simple to do. So there's my cheat code right there. And then I show you the next step. Dry your berries, put it on a paper towel in like a glass dish, and they'll last a couple of weeks fresh. So there's my hack, and I even gave you a sneak peek inside my refrigerator there, all stocked up from Costco. But thank you there. CNA fam, repost for BTC Newsletters. Thank you, Chandy. I'm going to repost you right now, and of course, greatly appreciate the support. It means the world to me. Let me continue. Glenn Cooper. I see there's quite a few posts from Chandy. Repost. And exactly, short coin Bitcoin will run over the shit coins, and the hackers need to stop. Precisely. Well said. And if the hackers are watching right now, go fuck yourself, hackers. Go fuck yourself. Your scam got shut down. Only a matter of time before support restores my account and you have no access to it and you're fucked and you just wasted your time, energy, resources, money. And is what it is. Is that a walk in the fridge? Yeah, it's like MTV Crib style, bro. You know how we do. But anyways, that's the latest saga. Psalms 126. 3. The Lord has done great things for us, and we are filled with joy. Amen. And always, Tammy, I always appreciate the Bible verses, so thank you so very much. This gong strike is for you. I'm posting on the hackers page where you are, JV. Awesome. Let them know. I can't comment on the hacker because he blocked me, but you guys can. Let them know they're pieces of shit, and they're being reported. And their scam is coming to an end if it hasn't already, because like I said, I shut down their scam. They had the audacity to create a CNA coin on Pump Fun called Crypto News Alerts. Like I said, I got it shut down. And so that's a big fat L for the hackers. What? Mess them up. Cool. But anyways, let's continue. We'll do our TA and pull up some of the live charts. Very bullish headline here after the infamous freeze frame. Let's get to it right here. Should be able to see on your screen. 30. Bitcoin price top indicators hint at 230,000. Bull market peak. That's a lot of freaking indicators. I don't know if we'll have time to go through all 30 of them, but heck. Bitcoin may be consolidating after repeated new all-time highs, but a giant list of classic on-chain indicators show no signs of market exhaustion at Oh, it's like the little Energizer bunny that could. Pretty little bitty. CoinGlass, bless you, Nippinator, curated the bull market peak. Selection contains 30 potential selling triggers and aims to catch the long-term Bitcoin price tops. Currently, not a single one of the components is flashing a top signal, which means the top ain't it. You ain't seen nothing yet. Quoting the analyst, according to these models, Bitcoin will be 135 to 230,000 this cycle. My first question, why so bearish? Now, the analysts in particular highlighted three indicators: the pi cycle top, the market value of the realized value, which is the MVRV, and the RSI, which is the relative strength index, to demonstrate that the Bitcoin bull market still has plenty of room to run. Run, Forrest, run. This ain't no top. You ain't seen nothing yet. CoinGlass currently categorized Bitcoin as a hold 100 asset based on cues taken from the top 30 indicators as outlined right here. That's a hell of a lot of indicators, so just take our word for it, from the Pure multiple to the pi cycle top indicator to the Bitcoin rainbow chart. I mean, they're all bullish. Shit. I didn't even know there were so many damn indicators. But not all market participants are so confident. Well, bears are going to be bears. Some of them are considering Bitcoin going all the way down to 75,000. But I don't see that happening. But I'd love to know your thoughts. Now, notice how price can barely push higher without coming down. Bigger players are selling into the pumps, another analyst points out. And in breaking news, I wanted to point this out. Senator Lummis says President Trumpster, a.k.a. Trumpinator, Nippinator's brother, is supporting her bill to buy 1 million of the Bitcoin. My only question is, why so bearish, Mr. POTUS? You could buy 5 million as long as it's a net neutral way to do so and doesn't cost the taxpayer $1. Let's make it happen, Captain. And Max Keiser, and we'll cover this next. Actually, I'll save this as our next story. So let's actually pull up some of the live charts. We'll do a little live chart action. Jackson satisfaction, Bo Jackson for the broskies. And then we'll get back to where we left off in the news. You should be able to see any moment now. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, unfortunately, yesterday we started with a big correction. Today we're currently at 104.6 at the time of the live stream. We are bouncing back. We have a rising wedge, no particular targets on the 1 hour. So let's continue to work our way backwards. Checking out the 4-hour chart, we do have a bull target in the blue. That's Chandy blue right there. Dragon blue, mofos. I like it. 138,000. Now you're speaking my language, Mr. 4-hour chart. Now you're speaking my bitty language. And zooming out from the 4-hour. And we'll take a look at a daily. The daily says, JV, it's going up forever. Infinity and beyond. Bullish pennant formation sensation. No aggravation. We do have a bull target on the daily as well. 147. Bullish pennant. Baby. Can I get an amen? And Pastor JV here. And zooming out for the weekly. Check that out. Rising wedgie. The only wedgie the Nippinator approves of. And we still have the 124 sexy cup and handle target, which has been on screen on this weekly chart, I dare say, at least for the past 6 months. And zooming out from there, taking a quick look at a monthly. And tomorrow we will get a weekly close. It more than likely is going to be in the red unless we can turn bullish between now and tomorrow. And checking out the monthly, the silver lining is the past couple of months we closed in the green. And currently, we're halfway through June, so it's too early to tell how we're going to end. But there you have it, yo. You guys let me know your thoughts, where you feel the pretty little bitty likely take us next. No diddy. I'll read some of the comments, and then we'll dive. Our next story of the day is the Matrix attack. And we'll be discussing that a little deeper, and then we'll continue with the bitty news. And I'm going to be checking the X feed. Happy 420 in advance. 427 JD Vance on the advance. Because of the Iran, the conflict, Bitcoin might not be bullish for a week or more. Precisely my understanding, when there's war, typically there's corrections in the financial markets, especially risk-on assets. If the war is done in 3 days, Bitcoin should go to the moon, rocket ship style. I want to make money on the memes. I want Bitcoin to make one more huge dump at the bear market, then get my full biddy, let's get it. No diddy. Chandy 10, keeping it fair. Exactly. And shout out Adam and the rest of the fam, a lamb, for holding it down on the Wumble. And if you're on YouTube right now, I encourage you to go to the Rumble. In fact, in the YouTube chat, I even put a direct link to the Rumble. Support the Rumble, because eventually I'm going to wake up and I guarantee you this YouTube channel will get terminated. The signs are already out, right? You ain't got to be Nostradamus or Edgar Casey to know the channel will get terminated again, like it did last year and the year before, especially while it's under attack. And they're removing videos every single day, dozens and dozens of videos removed, already demonetized, already can't earn money on YouTube no more. They shut me off. So please support us on the Rumble. And if you can do that, I greatly appreciate it. Thursday night, Bitcoin was suddenly down, so I checked the news Voila! Exactly. People dump their coins in stock futures when a squirrel farts. Exactly. It's unacceptable. Poor Peanut. May he rest in peace. And let me know who got that Bitcoin swag.
So chillin' hot with my Bitcoin.
You feel that?
Swagger from the bitty stack. It goes up, up, up. Bitcoin goes.
It goes doing, doing, doing.
It's a thrill ride. A stack deck.
And I see all your reposts, Oracle. I'm reposting everyone right now. And just remember, if you guys are just joining us, I no longer have access to my primary X account. It got hacked. It's currently under control by hackers. So I have a secondary account, BTC News Alerts, only 300 followers, but it's better than nothing. And I'm still reposting people, anyone who's supporting us and spreading the word on my backup account. That's what I'm doing right now.
Built so right. Gonna bust out of the firmament.
Beyond the water-filled sky.
Trust this, don't wear a nail on your forehead with an opportunity miss. Bitcoin thrust, fiat rust.
Oh yeah, tomorrow is Sunday Fun Day. That's right. You will get your X back and you can grow both. YouTube is shit and will die eventually. I couldn't agree more and I cannot disagree with you there. I am hopeful that my X account will be restored. It's just in queue for support and unfortunately it could take several days. Who knows how long it can take. JV, hard times. Even Nipsey has left. No, Nipsey is sniffing his butt and he didn't want to be on film. Busted. Licking your bunghole. Caught him. Yep, he was trying to do the professional thing, but JV's got to keep it 100. If I'm licking my bunghole, Nippinator, you have my permission to move the camera and expose me. But it's unprofessional, bro. Very unprofessional. As a former chairman of the SEC, you're making me look bad. Nip, you're making me look bad. Let's see, he's apologizing to everyone watching right now. Yeah, I mean, he didn't mean it. He just felt like it was the thing to do at the moment. So I got to expose that type of shit, brother. When Gary used to lick his own bunghole, we exposed it too. So we don't give you special treatment. We got to treat you just like all the former chairmen of the SEC. Yeah, I mean, we got to hold you to that same standard, Nippinator. That's just how we do it. Nippinator, lickinating the bunghole. Shit. But it's like Peter Schiff. Yeah, I mean, wish I can lick my... Anyways, you guys are funny. Everyone should tag the original Crypto News Yes in their X feed and let people know that JV is here on Rumble. You could do that. Absolutely. I can't repost that, obviously, because I don't have access to it, but at least people, the 40,000 people following me will know. So that could help spread the word. And I appreciate your smart thinking there. Look at that. Now he's trying to show off. All right, you're forgiven, Nippinator. You're just too cute. You can lick your bunghole and be forgiven. Peter Shifty. Yep, that's the one. Low down, greedy, and grimy. But anyways, we're going to continue with the bitty news. So yeah, regarding the hack, I mean, this is what's on everyone's mind anyways. We did the TA, right? Now we can discuss the motherfucking Matrix attack. So I'm going to start with Max Keiser helping to bring this to the masses' attention because, you know, he has 650,000 followers. So greatly appreciate and respect this, Max. He put alert. This account, Crypto News Alerts, has been hacked by shitcoin scammers. The rightful owner, JV, has contacted X support. Yes, I actually have a support ticket in queue, and I have at least tagged their support a dozen or 24 times, and so have you guys, and we're waiting for X to actually respond. And you guys can help by reporting this to X if you haven't already. And here's the scam post from the hackers who hacked my account. They wrote, "Let's go to the moon." CNA coin. They just launched a coin called CNA on the Solana network. And if you know JV, I fucking despise Solana. It's my least favorite crypto, motherfuckers. And they have a direct link to the pump fund. Let's open the motherfucker up. Guess what JV did when I woke up today? I went to the pump fund and I reported them. And within 2 minutes, the live chat support removed it. So it's no longer trading. You may still see a chart. I'm not sure what's still going to show up, but let's see. But I know it's no longer active and it's been delisted because I verified it with support. So their scam didn't work so well. I think whoever pulled the scam off, probably put $4,000 in it to make it seem like a legit thing. And then it just crashed to zero and it's been delisted. So their scam was an epic fail. So you retarded hacker scammers, that's what you deserve. Wasting your time, energy. Ain't nobody purchasing your scam shit, brother. So that's a good thing. That's the silver lining. It doesn't seem the scammer is having any success with that unsuccessful scam launch. But let's go back to the profile in which has been hacked. And I'm going to share some things with you. This is my profile, which 2 days ago was taken over by hackers. And let me show you my last post before the hackers took control of it, just so you guys could recognize the difference. My last post was reposting Venice Palm Press, who put "there's zero reason on earth for you to have canceled Crypto News Alerts channel," tagging YouTube. And I put these posts, JVCNA under attack. And those were my last posts. And then the following day, after I was hacked, the scammers started posting pump fun. Note JV would never post anything minus Bitcoin related. I don't promote shit coins. I don't promote my own coin, and I never will. So this is 100% a scam. So the scammer made their post. It doesn't look like they had much success. And then again, they posted the thing I already shared with you, and which has already been removed from Pump Fun, which is just a big scam network anyways. So now it's up to X support to actually fucking do something to stop the scammer at the end of the day. So again, this is my new account, and currently, considering I have no access to my original account with over 40,000 followers, which has been hacked, it's very important you guys support me here on my backup account, which is BTC News Alert. So please give it a follow if you haven't already. I understand I can't verify it, but JV, verify it. You can't. X created their system where you can only have one account verified with your identity. And I already have my primary account verified, which is currently under control of the hackers. Now, in a worst case scenario, if support does nothing and I don't get my original account back, I will go to the App Store and I'll terminate my verification premium subscription and I'll verify this account. But I don't think that's smart to do while support is investigating the situation to return my account. So I'm going to give them the opportunity to fix the situation, because I much rather have an account with fucking 40,000 followers versus an account with 300 followers. Common sense, right? So hopefully, fingers crossed, support can get something done. And if you bring this to their attention, they're more than likely to address it quicker than later. Yeah, I mean. So what I would recommend is report the scam account once more. Again, I can show you here. Well, it's not a scam account. So let me clarify what I meant by that. My real X account has been hijacked or hacked as of 2 days ago. It has 40,400 followers. The handle is Crypto News Yes. The name is Crypto News Alert. It's currently under control of hackers. Immediately after they hacked the account, they reset my two-factor authenticator. They changed my password to my X account, and they changed the email. So I no longer have any access to it whatsoever. But what you can do is report it. You can click here, and you can click report. And then you can fill out why you're reporting it. It's an imposter impersonation. And just go through the steps. Pretending to be me, no. I have to do that, and I already did that. So you're going to put someone else on X as being impersonated. And you're going to just follow the process and tell us more. Put the username and just explain it very in simple terms. And hopefully they get to the bottom of it and they can fix the account. And again, massive shout out to all of you guys for helping support me through the turbulence, including Max Keiser. I mean, the silver lining is we got your guys' support. And no matter if an account gets taken down, I know you guys will follow me on a new account. So it's not the end of the world. It's just a small roadblock at the end of the day. But there you have it. That's what's going on with the hack. An update on YouTube. 2 weeks ago, they began removing videos under false pretense, claiming it's harmful and dangerous. I guess I can show you what I'm talking about there really quick. I know I did some posts on my account regarding the YouTube. So I just want to give you an example of what I've been dealing with on YouTube. Let's see here. Just give me a second to find it. So this is an example. I get these notifications every day. I wrote here, even after being demonetized, the shit tube is still removing my videos. Harmful and dangerous to whom? And look, your video, Max Keiser, if USA buys 5 million Bitcoin before Russia, this will happen. We think your content didn't follow our harmful and dangerous policy. Content that contains scams, exaggerated promises, other deceptive practices that take advantage of our community isn't allowed on YouTube. And they're alleging literally dozens upon dozens and dozens of my videos. And like I said, I just expect them to continue to pull my videos down every day until I have no more videos on the account. And until the account is terminated, because I view this as something deeper. I view this as a matrix attack. I don't believe a word they fucking say when they claim my content's harmful and dangerous. If it was, the least they can do is provide a timestamp of what's so fucking dangerous. That's why I proposed the question, harmful and dangerous to who? Clearly not your audience, but clearly your fucking overlords, parasites, you know what I mean? And everyone I expose by speaking the truth. I'm a Bitcoin purist. My content does nothing but help people and make them financially set for life and generations to come. If you started listening to me when I started my YouTube channel and Bitcoin was $2,000, you'd probably have some fucking 50x returns by now. That's harmful and dangerous, JV. You're telling people about the Bitcoin. This is what we're dealing with. There you have it. Most of what I isn't even available on the Coinbase. YouTuber, the idiots. Preach. 250th anniversary of the armed service. Oh yeah, it's President Trump's birthday today. Happy birthday, POTUS. This gong strike is for the Trumpster, Nippinator's brother, Trumpinator. Let's see, how old did Trump turn today? Does anyone know the age of our POTUS? JB, they see Bitcoin as a scam? Exactly. Lizard folks do. Democrats do. Yeah, I mean, our overlords do. Yeah, I mean. So that's that. Let me know your thoughts on that. It's hot in Vegas, but this live stream is fire. Join the motherfucking Rumble. Exactly. Shout out Vegas Meg. Just hit you with a repost. Greatly appreciate that, yo. Let's get it. But anyways, we're going to continue with the bitty news, as we always do. Now we discovered the latest with the Matrix attack. Matrix, take that. Here's my response to the Matrix. JV, fuck 'em up.
That fuck 'em up.
I'm gonna do my stuff. YouTube, why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord like Peter Schiff is probably a minor. They not like us. You feel me? Trump turned 79. God bless his soul. That's fantastic. 79 years old. If the two-factor authenticator was an SMS, it was likely. No, I know the hack, and to be quite honest, I take full responsibility. I fucked up. It was an email phishing attack. I was heated at the time because I kept receiving emails from YouTube flagging all my videos, removing my videos, demonetizing me. So I've been under attack by YouTube. So I actually was checking email, where typically I never do. And then I got an email from X, which was the hacker. I assumed it was X. And it said copyright on your X. I'm like, my X account got a copyright? I didn't even know that was a thing. And being so heated in the moment, I fucked up. I clicked on the link inside the email. Phishing attack. They got my login information. Bada boom, bada bing. Instantly logged me out. They reset the two-factor. And they got all my info. And they're probably private messaging people on the account to scam them right now, because obviously the pump fund scam didn't work. They got shut down. So next they're probably going to be DMing. So please, if you ever get a DM from a crypto news alerts, a Bitcoin news alerts, or a JV, it's never me. I don't have time to private message people, and I will never ask you to send me crypto, and I will never fucking shill anything, ever. So note, it's not me, and it's a hacker. And if you send that fucker anything, guaranteed scam. 100% of the time. So you've been warned. It's likely the hacker started the reporting on the YouTube. Yeah, it's probably all the same people. I would not be surprised. I fucked up because I was so heated in the moment. As soon as I finished the stream 2 days ago, I checked the email, I clicked the link, hacked. I should know better. Never fucking click links from emails. Let that be a lesson for all you guys as well. It's the easiest way for a hacker to hack you is to an email phishing attack. It's a very prominent way to do so. And if your mind is not straight, like I was just aggravated at the time. If I would have been calm, cool, and collective, I would have got the email and said, I would have laughed like, nice try, scammers. But I was so heated in the moment and pissed off at YouTube, it lowered my vibration. It took me out of that Christ consciousness, put me on a low vibration, and they got me. You know what I mean? And I get emails and texts all the time with links. Your package cannot be delivered. Check your address. Never click those links. Exactly. I used to work cybersecurity right on. 250 years, the Army. God bless America. Amen to that. But anyways, we still got a lot to share, so let's just continue with where we left off. Here's the latest with Trump. We have 2 back-to-back Trump stories. And again, happy birthday to our POTUS. He turned 79 years young today. So blessings on blessings on blessings. This headline, Trump discloses 57 million crypto windfall from World Liberty Financial. U.S. President Trump disclosed 57 million in income from his involvement of World Liberty Financial. Not too shabby. That's his DeFi platform alongside his sons, Donald Jr. and Eric. The details emerge in Trump's 2025 public financial disclosure filed with the U.S. Office of Government Ethics June 13th. The filing reveals Trump holds 15 billion governance tokens in World Liberty Financial, which also grants him voting rights. And while the documents does not elaborate on the precise structure or market value of the governance tokens, the substantial report income suggests Trump has monetized some portion of the position or that the tokens were valued for disclosure at a high internal rate. The filing simply states the income as 57.4 million without detailing whether the gain was realized through token sales, staking rewards, or other mechanisms, maybe fees, or maybe a combination of all the above. World Liberty Financial raised 200 million in the first round of the public token sale, another 250 million in the second token sale, bringing total fundraising to approximately 550 million, the firm disclosed in March. The project launched in September 2024 with a focus on DeFi and dollar-pegged stablecoins, presenting itself as a challenger to the traditional financial system. And of course, major crypto investors have also bought in, including Tron founder Justin Sun, investing 30 million in November of 2024, receiving 2 billion WLFI tokens at roughly 1.5 cents. Now, also, notably, Trump's disclosure also reflects his broader digital asset footprint. In the past filings, he revealed revenue from NFT-based ventures, such as the Trump digital trading cards collection, and the latest filing shows no new NFT income. And according to the form, Trump maintains roles in various holding companies tied to digital ventures, including CIC Digital LLC and CIC Ventures LLC. And although income from those entities is minimal and or inactive, the ethics filing includes the president's certification that the information is true, complete, and correct to the best of his knowledge and is subject to review by the Office of Government Ethics. So there you have it. There's the latest. And next up, we'll be discussing Trump's media Bitcoin Treasury registration declared effective by the SEC. Won't let me be. Let's CZ free. Please let him be. Nippinator licked the bunghole on live TV. But it feels so empty with no BTC. VPNs are basically the old school hacker apps from the 2000s. I get emails from the Coinbase. Yes, and 9 out of 10 of them, or 10 out of 10 are probably the same phishing scam. So I guess I'm grateful. The silver lining, it could have been a phishing scam from a Coinbase and somehow got access and hacked me or something. The reality is I don't earn any income from X. They hacked it. It fucks me up for communication with my audience, but there's no money there. So I think I'm going to get that back. Hackers are fucked. They get a big fat L. So I do too. I need to delete them. I hide their IPs. Sketchy people everywhere in this world. Yes, and if you think hackers are bad now in these scammers, it's only going to get worse the more and more valuable Bitcoin goes, more than likely, which is crazy, but 'tis what it is. But anyways, let's continue. Next Trump story. And again, it's our POTUS's birthday today. Wish him a happy birthday. Big 79. But next headline, Trump's media Bitcoin Treasury registration declared effective by the SEC. That's right, Trump Media Technology Group, TMTG, the company that owns the U.S. President Trump's Truth Social platform, partially owned by the president, has received approval from the U.S. SEC for the registration statement tied to the $2.3 billion Bitcoin Treasury deal. According to the June 17th SEC filing, the agency declared effective TMTG's 3 registration statement for the Bitcoin Treasury deal. It's a done deal. The S3 is a form that the U.S. company company is used to register for the sale of various securities, stocks, options, and different debts, type of debts. The TMTG filed a corresponding final prospectus with the SEC on the same day. The SEC filing said, as part of the Bitcoin Treasury plan, TMTG registered the resale of approximately 56 million shares and 29 million more tied to convertible notes as part of the debt and equity agreements. With around 50 investors, which yielded $2.3 billion. And although the registration statement includes a universal shelf to give TMTG greater flexibility for future growth plans, the company currently has no immediate plans to issue any securities under it. Quoting the Trump Media CEO, Devin Nunes, who wrote, "We're aggressively implementing our plans to expand our company, our offering, and our capabilities by simultaneously enhancing and growing our social media platform, TV streaming platform, and our fintech brand while establishing a Bitcoin treasury. We aim to continue rapidly transforming Trump Media into an indispensable company for the expanding customer base of the Patriot economy." And if you don't know now, you know. Meanwhile, their stock price fell 2% on the closing day, down to $19.52 as per the latest data right here. Also like to point out, TMTG recently filed to launch a spot Bitcoin ETF, according to Arcam, Trump's company. Again, to buy $2.5 billion worth of Bitcoin. Hopefully they go full sailor mode and start acquiring massive amounts. Earlier I mentioned that Cynthia Lummis, let me see if I have that article pulled up. Cynthia Lummis says President Trump's supporting her buy of 1 million Bitcoin, meaning it's going to happen. And again, why so bearish? Why buy 1 million when you can buy 5 million? Trump, I'm just saying. Double dog dare you with the Nippinator dog dare. That's all I'm saying. But anyways, that's the latest. Next, we'll share the latest of Saylor with Apple. His thoughts on what Apple should do. Then we'll discuss some bullishness from Mike Novogratz projecting $1 million Bitcoin, followed by the latest prediction from your high priest, Max Keiser, suggesting 2.2 million in play. And we even have Tom Lee, who's typically very conservative, predicting Bitcoin heading to 3 million. Baby, make some noise for that. If X was on a blockchain, this sort of thing could never happen. I want to make money as much as more than most people, but I am not going to harm others on the way. I'm glad I had parents I had. Amen, Bill. This gong strikes for ethics and morals. I could never understand hackers, how you can make a profession from harming and scamming innocent people. I'll never understand that. So kudos to people like Scammer Payback. I love that channel. They basically get revenge against hackers. If I was Scammer Payback, oh, trust me, I'd be in India right now exposing these motherfuckers wherever they are. In fact, I may hit up Scammer Payback scammers if you're watching and reach out. You know what I mean? If I got to pay them a little bit of Bitcoin to make it happen, whatever. Let's investigate these fuckers who just hacked me, and let's get them in trouble with whatever your local law enforcement is. I don't give a fuck if you're in Africa, India, we're coming for you. We'll send the Nippinator with the K9 unit in a parachute jumping out of the chopper if we have to. Watch out now. Yellen is dry like the desert underneath the carpet. Disgusting. I'm glad JB reported the CNA coin. Thank you, Juju. Least I can do. I'm just glad I got it down. You want to know what's ironic? Pump Fun is ultimately a scam platform for scam coins. And they removed the scam within 2 minutes of me reporting it. X, it's going on 48 hours. In 1 hour, it's going to be 48 hours since my account was hacked and since I reported it. And they've done absolutely nothing. Elon, where you at, big dog? Apparently, a National Guard member was served glass the burger today for the DWF. Fucking idiots. What's a DWF? But yeah, it's crazy, man. You can't make this motherfucking shit up, broskies. And again, appreciate all the love. Listen to Max. Your Bitcoin news is live. Precisely. A bada boom, bada bing, a bada Bitcoin. Fairy tale. And shout out Chandy 10 Music, of course. #1 Bitcoin music. I get hit up, private messages every day. We love Chandy's music. Actually had a very touching message the other day from a woman who has some autistic children, and they love Chandy's music and they don't know where to find it. Obviously, YouTube attacked Chandy just as they did JV, and Chandy refuses to even have a channel on YouTube after what they did to her with the shadow ban. So unfortunately, you can't find her music on YouTube either. So we no longer support YouTube. Just keeping it 100 because they're attacking us. We're not going to support a community constantly where we feel under attack. However, you can find her music exclusively right now on X. Just search Chandy 10 Music. And I know she just created a Rumble account, but she has yet to add all of her videos. I think we only have the ADGs song on there. But just a reminder to make sure to follow her, help support her. She produces all the incredible music we play on the stream, including Bitcoin Swagger.
Stamp your future and still
Keep it with swagger, secure and Superman. Real B is Satoshi level. Trump card holding kinda killer.
with W's and M's for the orange pill set for making
I
millions.
got that Bitcoin swagger. You got that Bitcoin swagger. We got that Bitcoin swagger.
Stacking sats, feeling bad, looking sharper than a dagger. Be an Arkansas jam with diamond hands tough.
Got no kryptonite, just orange bitty light. Paper gets wrinkled, crinkled.
Texas,
Hold 'em,
Montana,
hold 'em,
Missouri,
hold 'em,
New York,
hold 'em,
Florida,
hold 'em.
Puerto Rico, El Salvador.
You already know.
Puerto Rico in the motherfucking building. Just saying. Rumble made my name orange because I'm a Browns fan. Well, it worked out for you, Bill. I bet you there's not that many Browns fans. Shout out Don and anyone just joining us. Love your show. Didn't see the video. Yeah, there was no show yesterday because, quite honest, I was in limbo and didn't know what to fucking do. I didn't know if X was going to restore my account right away and just wait it out. But we come to the conclusion if we wait it out, we let the hackers and scammers win by silencing us. So we're going to continue regardless. Figure it out one way or another. After I deal with some personal things, music will be up and downloadable. Looking forward to it. The Minnesota Attorney General's talking at the No Kings rally. Interesting. Instead of getting the person who killed the state rep shot at the, oh my God. Done the follow. Chandy, thank you so much. Browns fans are everywhere. That's Cleveland, right? Ohio. But anyways, next story of the day. We still got some bullishness left to share. Here's the latest from the Giga Chad. Mikey motherfucking Sailor. Sailor says Bitcoin can fix Apple stock buybacks. Let's do it, Apple. Come on, what are we waiting on? Bitcoin exposure may provide a lucrative financial opportunity for Apple's stock buyback program, according to the Giga Chad himself, the one and only Mikey Sailor. Sailor's proposition follows the Bitcoin rally over 11%, my favorite number, I dare say, since the beginning of 2025, which outperformed the 18% decline of the Apple shares during the same period, illustrating a growing corporate shift. Increasing more traditional companies are adopting digital assets beyond the pretty bitty. On Wednesday, we had the Interactive Strength, a NASDAQ-listed fitness equipment manufacturer, announced plans to raise up to $500 million to establish the world's largest corporate Fetch.ai token treasury. Whatever the fuck that means, I have no idea. Meanwhile, an unidentified whale, it's almost like an unidentified flying object, opened a $300 million leveraged Bitcoin bet, sparking speculation about the investor's identity as the long position was open hours after the millionaire trader James Wynn announced that he was back under an anonymous account. Well, now we know who it is. Apple, the world's fourth largest company by market cap, the fourth largest in the world, should buy Bitcoin and address the poor performance of the stock buyback program, according to the executive chair of strategy, Mikey, Mr. Motherfucking Sailor. Apple should buy the biddy, he said in an X post. Sailor's comment responded to the infamous Jim Cramer's criticism of the Apple buyback program. The Apple buyback is not working right now, said Jim Cramer. The company can leave it to earn a lot or take some and integrate. It is not a badge of dishonor, it just isn't. And then the Giga Chad clapped back. Wop. Jim, shut the fuck up. Apple should buy the biddy. Couldn't agree more with Michael. Apple's buyback program aims to reduce the number of the outstanding shares and return value to the investors, according to the $110 billion stock buyback strategy announced May 2024, filing with the U.S. SEC. And if you don't know, now you know. Also, the SEC chair, Paul Atkins, took aim at the previous administration's crypto policies. Fuck Gensler. In a roundtable event exploring digital asset regulation. On a Monday event led by the SEC Crypto Task Force titled Define the American Spirit, Atkins said that the prior admin suggested the agency's stance on digital assets under the former chairman, Gensler, not Nippinator, don't get it twisted, took a heavy-handed approach through the courts. Heavy-handed. He added the SEC's policies on staking as a service provider needed congressional approval, have lasting authority, and touted self-custody as a foundational American value. Self-custody for the win. Quoting him here. I'm in favor of affording greater flexibility to great market participants to custody the crypto assets, especially where intermediation imposes unnecessary transactional costs and restricts the ability to engage in staking and other on-chain activities. Unfortunately, the prior administration undermined the innovation in self-custodial wallets. Yeah, all by design. They don't want you to have sovereignty. They don't want you to have individual property rights. They don't want you to have a Swiss bank account in your pocket. Let's not get her twisted. I mean, common sense. But the new administration, they fully embrace our right to self-custody. That's the most important thing in the world, because without it, again, we have no individual property rights. The government can take it from us at any moment. Also, bankrupt crypto exchange FTX is facing fresh scrutiny from the balcony, from users fighting at least $2.2 billion worth of disputed claims. Why am I not surprised? The FTX thing was a whole fucking mess. Hopefully you guys didn't lose money in that. I don't even want to dive any deeper into that. It makes me depressed. But we'll skip that bullshit and we'll just stick to the bullishness. Next up, billionaire Mike Navagratz predicts 1 million Bitcoin. Tom Lee, 3 million Bitcoin, and Max Keiser, 2.2. Let that sink in, mofos. Anyways, AWOL's also a good friend with the school shooters. Oh boy. No, they were the Dems who voted against the illegal funding. They went against the Dems. Who knows what is true or real, though? Exactly. Everything we think we know is true is really false, and everything we think is false is really true. Talk about the ultimate fucking oxymoron. He was named as the person of the interest last night when it happened on. Word up. Now let's see if we can flip back in the green. Bitcoin's about to recapture 105. Want it dead or alive? Pretty little bitty going up forever, baby. Come on now. Let me know if you got that bitty swag.
Swagger holding with an orange glow.
Prodigy, swagger hot.
Reserve to preserve. Strategy for prosperity.
You feel that? That's Bitcoin swagger, baby.
Walking like your wallet got laser eyes.
Baby climbs higher than a high rise. Laser eyes, not surprised.
I got that bitty drip. Fiat doing backflips. We don't beg no banker. We just walk with that Bitcoin swag. Bitcoin swagger.
Yeah, just for the record, I unplugged from the Matrix like fucking 2 decades ago, and I'm proud of that. And my only mission is to help others unplug from the Matrix, and we do that with a pretty little thing called Biddy. Stack the Bitcoin, unplug from the Matrix, fuck the bullshit, let's get it.
Hey, hey, yo, hey, hey.
I got that Bitcoin swagger. You got that Bitcoin swagger. We got that Bitcoin swagger.
Stacking sats, feeling bad, looking sharper than a dagger. QR flash, got cash in my code. Cold wallet, chiller than a Yeti in the snow.
Doing, cold storm for the rocket flame. Take up, lift off, so chill as we fire it up. Moon up, doing up, yup,
Dancing on inflation like it's 1984. Ain't no Fed chair telling me where to go. Haters talk smack, I just nod and stack. Flex that orange B like a royal flag. Tap root smooth, got a flex so pure. Even my memes got a network secure.
You hear that cha-ching?
You hear that cha-ching?
That's my bitty bling. That's hard money shaking up the game.
It's my bitty bling. That's sound money shaking
Sound money, my bad. Hard money, sound money.
up the game. Satoshi style, truth on the chain. Yeah, we got that timeless flame. You hear that?
Yeah, so here's our challenge. Let's build this motherfucking Rumble bigger than our YouTube has ever been. Right now, there's about 77,000 subscribers on the YouTube, which we built over the past 7 or 8 years. Let's surpass that motherfucker and show them who's boss, because we don't need these cocksuckers. ICE is San Diego today. They're marching 20,000 people through the streets. Good Lord. I wonder how many illegals are there. 20,000 at least. It's insane. Are our borders still open or something? How the fuck did all the illegals even get in? I thought Trump locked down the borders when he took presidency back, but apparently I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. If I had more money to spare, I'd be buying this dip. I've been buying the dips for so long. People are calling me hell of a good word. But yeah, yo, let's dive into our feature story of the day. Just bullish predictions from all, some of the OGs here. First, let me read Tammy's comment. The United States Army is celebrating the 250th anniversary on June 14th. That's today. Really? It's 250-year anniversary for the U.S. Army? Happy anniversary. That's pretty amazing. With the Grand Military Parade in Washington, D.C. The parade coinciding with the President Trump's 79th birthday. Holy shit. So it is a very significant day today. June 14th, 250-year anniversary for the U.S. Army and the POTUS's birthday. Do you think that's a coincidence? Holy moly. The border's locked down, but Biden let them all in still. Fucking Biden, bro. Jeez, 20 million? Are you serious? 20 million? It's fucking sad. When all the illegals got in during the last 4 years. Oh, I see. Over time, because the borders were open the entire time and they were incentivizing people to come. They were probably paying them. Insane, bro. It is funny. They're flushing themselves out and turning themselves in. Trump admin isn't fucking around. Fuck around, find out. JV out of his motherfucking mind right now. J to the motherfucking Danger Mouse V. Uncensored. You can't demonetize me again, YouTube. You've already demonetized me. So go fuck yourself. Just in case the overlords are listening in. The wonderful thing about Biddy is Biddy, the wonderful thing. Heard it's about 20 million or more. It's insane, bro. Insanity. But anyways. All right, fam. Now for our feature story of the day. 3 very bullish predictions. We got a 2.2 million new prediction from Max Keiser. We got a $3 million prediction from Tom Lee, plus a $7-figure million prediction from Mike Novogratz. So let's break all this down. And headline here, billionaire Mike Novogratz details massive Bitcoin price target. Spoiler alert, it's 1 million per coin, and I'll be sharing his logic here shortly. But let's shortcut to the homie, the big homie, Max Keiser. He says the Franken money Bitcoin monster is outside anyone's control. Reiterating a repost here from Tom Lee on the news, sharing supply shock incoming, predicting $3 million Bitcoin. Nothing to see here. Max also tweeted here, Bitcoin is meeting geopolitical headwinds from disgruntled no-coiners and fiat money worshipping zealots. 2.2 million still in play. Look at those laser eyes, baby. And shout out Max Keiser and Stacey Herbert, the greatest of the greatest. And he also wrote, Bitcoin is out of control. Everything in Bitcoin's way gets destroyed. January 3rd, 2009, perfect Franken money was born. Everything goes to zero against Bitcoin. And do you know that significance of that date? I believe that's Jan 3. Obviously, Samson Mouse Company's name is Jan 3. That's because January 3rd of 2009, I believe, was that the day of the first block, the Genesis block? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that's the significance of that date. Everything goes to zero against Bitcoin. Nothing can stop the Bitcoin train. Everything else can be controlled, not Bitcoin. And he makes a great point there. But let's dive a little deeper into the latest from Mr. Novogratz. In a new interview on CNBC, he says Bitcoin has become an institutionalized macro asset, just like gold or silver, only better. According to Novogratz, the rising number of the institutional investors putting money into pretty little bitty will further draw the more investors into the asset with a fixed supply. Quoting him here, more and more people are realizing this is a story that they want to care about. So once Larry Fink said BlackRock's getting behind it, all that pushing the snowball uphill, it started rolling downhill. And now we've got these treasury companies buying the bitty. We've got sovereign wealth funds buying the bitty. We got the retail investors buying the bitty. There's easier ways to get it. And so the adoption of Bitcoin as a macro asset, as an asset to save money in, I think that's now a ball rolling downhill. Exactly. It's a downhill snowball, baby. The Galaxy Digital CEO says Bitcoin could go up by over 9x from the current level. Send it, as it increasingly becomes accepted as a store of value by the younger generations. Quoting them here, the bull case becomes that over time. Young people care about it more than the old people. And so gold slowly gets replaced by the bitty. And you look at gold's market cap and Bitcoin market cap, Bitcoin has a long way to go, a 10x. And so that's a $1 million Bitcoin. Just be where the gold is, referring to the Bitcoin market cap getting to the place where the current gold market cap is, just north of 20 trillion. And I do think gold should go from 3,000 to 10,000 an ounce. And if that happens, Peter Schiff will be doing backflips in his backyard. But anyways, you guys let me know your thoughts on that. And again, shout out to Max Keiser. We're going to scroll through his timeline just because I appreciate him so much. And I appreciate the insights the high priest brings to the table. So let's see what's going on here. This is Trump's Waterloo moment. He posed as the Leviathan who would bring a stealthy peace, a smart deal, averting a war. 0.1 Bitcoin doesn't sound like a lot. Admittedly, I asked Grok if Bitcoin grew at 30% a year on average, what it would be worth in 15, 20 years. The results in 15 years, 500,000. Oh my God, and that's 0.1 Bitcoin, not 1 Bitcoin. 0.1 Bitcoin is a tenth of a Bitcoin. And in 20 years, 2 million, which ultimately is saying it's going to be worth 20 million per Bitcoin. Hodl be thy motherfucking name, is all I'm saying. Just delivered the Lawrence Leopard. Yeah, shout out to Max. He did deliver President Bukele, Lawrence Leopard's new book, The Big Print. Let me know if you guys have read that one. It's highly recommended from Max. And if you guys need a reminder of why Max is a legend, Bitcoin champion since it was less than $1, advisor to President Bukele, and Bitcoin millionaire since 2013, all documented. And if you run the math, you'll soon realize he's probably one of the top Bitcoin hodlers, individuals, incognito in the entire world. I dare say Max's Bitcoin stash probably puts to shame that of Mikey Saylor's Strategy B stash. But that's just me. I'm just speculating. You let me know your thoughts. But as you know, Max and Stacy are on record talking about Bitcoin December 24th of 2010 when it was 30 cents per coin, which means you could have bought 3 and received a dime back in your pocket, back when a dime actually possibly meant something. And yeah, he's been openly talking about Bitcoin relentlessly from that time forward. And he called it the biggest story of the decade. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. Here's the proof of work. So massive shout out and mad respect and love to Max and Stacy. Also a reminder, the Max and Stacy Invitational going down in January of 2026. I will be there. I was at the one earlier this year. My favorite Bitcoin event experience. It was phenomenal. And shout out Bitcoin country. There's no other place like it in the world. But with all that being shared, you let me know your thoughts surrounding Novogratz projecting Bitcoin 10x to $1 million, Max calling for 2.2 million, and Tom Lee calling for 3 million. Who do you think will hit the mark first? Let me know. Well, obviously, it's going to be the lowest price action, but you get the point. It was probably near impossible to buy Bitcoin back then, precisely why it was so cheap. I dare say there was probably one place to buy it, and it was a very difficult process. Burning stuff and listening. I dig it, and you're not a rider. Mad respect. Shout out, bring facts, light the doobie. Doobie snacks. Yeah, so I'm going to stick around. Obviously, this is an uncensored show from start to beginning. And we'll stick around, do some Q&A, and we'll have a nice conversation here. You guys let me know your feedback with some of the news I shared with you today. And regarding the podcast side of things, when this stream is done, I will still be uploading the podcast to iTunes. We syndicate it every day. Yesterday, we didn't have a show, but obvious reasons, we were hacked, and dealing with all that bullshit was very time consuming. But we're here, so the Oracle so much easier to spell. 1.1 million in play. Max Keiser 2.2 million. Kathy Wood 2.4. I say 2.2. Bada boom! I bought a Bitcoin. Exactly.
It's my bitty bling. That sound money shaking up the game. Satoshi style, truth on the chain. Yeah, we got that timeless flame. I got that Bitcoin swagger.
Yeah, it seems TV is anti-ICE. Is that fair to say? The establishment is anti-Trump and anti-ICE overall? Let me know if that's accurate. I don't watch TV. I'm just assuming. I like 2.2. I like 8.3, which is still an 11. 8.3 million. Send it. ADG song always brings good vibes. I do agree with that one. Precisely. Bitcoin, let's freaking go. It's ironic. We're up 25,000 from the ADGs.
You got that Bitcoin swagger. We got that Bitcoin swagger.
Stacking sats, feeling bad, looking sharper than a dagger. You still on fiat? Man, that's tragic. Biddy got me moonwalking.
That's magic.
Prince of popping blocks, thrown on chain. Biddy moon stepping in the Hall of Fame. Where your savings at? On a chain, bro. That's why I strut like I own the rainbow.
Drippy with a cold wallet. Witnessing with action.
It's crazy. Still no response from X support. It's mind-boggling. But I can show you guys the turn of events which led to the hack. So this was on Thursday. So 2 days ago, the first email says, this was after I clicked the phishing link. I got a series of emails right away. One of them said, Twitter 2-factor authenticator is now turned off. Obviously, the hacker turned that off first and foremost. How? I don't know exactly how. Then there was a verification code I was receiving, and they were changing all my details. They reset the password, then they reset the email, and I completely lost access to the account within moments. That's how fast these hacks happen. So again, be very cautious clicking on any links in your email. A simple click from a phishing scam from Coinbase, X, YouTube, don't matter what it is, they can instantly steal your data and then obviously weaponize it against you and hack people with scams is what scammers do best. So, but that's how fast it happened. All of those emails were within like 2 minutes. So it was like bada boom, bada boom, bada boom. So they act very fast. Remove the two-factor, reset it, reset the password, change the email associated with the account. Crazy. Can't make this up. Second time we tried to get back to Arkansas and an officer saw us arguing because we got stressed. YouTube is the burning fire building. Get out. Exactly. He approached and said, we are going to arrest me again. Jeez Louise. I get Amazon fake emails too. Yeah, it's like there's nothing good comes from email, so I should just leave the fucking email closed. Like I said, the only reason I even had my email open was because I kept getting notifications from YouTube. Another video has been removed because it's harmful and dangerous. We've removed another video, harmful and dangerous. Just a reminder, you've been demonetized and we're removing all your videos, fuckface, harmful and dangerous. So I was very heated. And then I saw X was... same thing. I'm like, X, I didn't even know did that. Copyright strike on X, you fucking motherfuckers. Heated in the moment, clicked the link, fucked. If I would have been calm and collective, I promise you, I would have looked at the email and laughed. And like, nice try, suckers. But I fell for it. I fell for it. I feel retarded. I'm not even going to lie. It's all my fault. I can't believe I fell for that shit. Crazy. I was detained at the Atlanta airport. Please, I became a member, but now you get the whale symbol. Guess who made it out? Wait, Chandy, are you referencing something new, or is this what happened to you when you were traveling from Vegas? Just so I understand, just to make sure. Telling the truth is harmful and dangerous to the deep state motherfucking crooksters. That's what I'm saying. Harmful and dangerous to who, motherfuckers? In Dubai, because I bought orange juice and olives at their store right after getting on the plane. ICP blockchain solves all this email garbage and hacking stuff is only working for the Web3. Look into it, JV. I believe you, brother. I appreciate it, Adam. Thank you for your support. And then I went to the bathroom and ate and drank, and then the bathroom. Oh, shit. What happened in the bathroom? What happens in the bathroom in Vegas stays in Vegas, but you were in Atlanta, so fair play. Let us know. It can get the best of them, but good news is you know now it won't. Yeah, exactly. That's the silver lining. I know what not to do, and because it happened to me, it doesn't have to happen to you, because now you know. Don't fucking click on any links in email under any circumstance, because if it was a legit thing, it would appear in your account. You wouldn't have to go through email. Caught me at the right place at the right time. I got fucked. I fucked myself, ultimately. A Karen said there was something who seemed like I literally wasn't crying, no problem, just eating some damn olives. And Chandy does love her olives. In fact, she'll even drink the olive juice. Or was that pickles? That was pickles at my house. Yes, I had drinks on the plane, so the cop lady just helped me and said, be quiet. And then, oh my God, she ran and said, don't talk, you're late for the plane. Blowing chunks in Vegas, huh? What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Then the plane didn't arrive for an hour. Those are the worst. When you have a delayed takeoff, you're supposed to take off and you're just sitting there for hours. And it's like you're going to take off any minute and nothing happens. That sucks. Traveling could be a bitch. That's the downside. When shit don't go according to plan. You know what I mean? My neighbor's kids drank my pickle juice. Unacceptable. Hopefully it taught them a lesson. I drink the olive juice and the pickle juice. You ever mix them in one jar with a garlic clove? It could be the cure for cancer. I don't know. That's not a health claim. Overlords listening in. I'm just saying, it may be something. Vegas, baby. And JB, look at a DM I just sent you. Forgiato Blow is the rapper's name. Forgiato Blow. Let's see what's going on with the Forgiato Blow. I want every single ICE raid bandwagon to go to Israel, North Korea, and China illegally. No documentation. Burn that country's flag. Assault their military. Oh, see how long? Yeah, you'll go straight to prison. Only in America do they allow you to burn the American flag. That's actually a good point. That's the video you're referencing, right? I'm not going to play the video because you guys won't be able to see it. But fucking A. I don't understand that either.
And I think that's a great point. What's up? Last comment, JV11A. Holy shit, that's right, bro. There was like an India plane wreck, and the only survivor was seat 11A. Can't make this shit up. So if you're traveling, if you pay the premium to get seat 11, fuck first class, fuck sitting in the front, fuck sitting at the emergency exit, pay the extra, sit at 11A. Do yourself, just in case, do yourself a favor. They like to burn the Aussie flag. I don't understand that behavior. You think it'd be like treasonous? Like when I was a kid at the school I went to in Solvang, California, I had the flagpole duty. So when I went to the school, I put up the American flag. And we were taught it couldn't touch the ground. It's disrespectful and you get in trouble. Now, these fucking people just want to burn our flag. Why would you be in the country that you're in burning it? That's like saying, burn me alive in hell. Like, why are you here, dumbasses? I'll never understand that. It's like anti-patriotism. Or it's called woke, whatever you want to label it. Yeah, 11A must be the place to be. Actually, 11A was 11A is the emergency exit. All right, take advantage of the 11A. You get the extra leg room, and you don't even got to pay extra for it. And my dog is named India, and I was in the Ahmedabad in 2000. Oh, you're referring to India? In 2009, flew from the airport wild. They carry the flag of the country, and they don't want to go back and burn the USA flag. That can make sense. He just opened that mug up and hopped out. Later, dudes. I figure that I'd rather tell myself than worry about someone finding out. Now, I wish I can say we had 20,000 people on the stream right now. But obviously, we can't stream on X from the backup account. It has to be a premium account, and the premium account is hijacked by fucking hackers. So, but once we get the account back, and I pray we do, fingers crossed, everything should return to normal as far as being able to stream on X. I like streaming on X because so many people are on it. I mean, you don't got to force them to go to a different community, but for the meantime, we have to force people to go to the Rumble. It is what it is. So again, please, fam, if any of you guys are watching, join the Rumble. It's free. Just follow us on Rumble because the YouTube channel will disappear and be terminated any fucking moment. I'm getting emails left and right. We're removing more of your videos. They're too harmful and dangerous, JV. Talking Bitcoin, you're too bullish. Shut the fuck up. Pretty much what they're saying. They're trying to silence me. Shut the fuck up, JV. You're too bullish. JV, we need the gong. We do need a gong rip, and we need a bong hit for the broskies. This one's for you, brother. We're gonna have to light the motherfucking sage in this bitch too. We got the sage. We got the motherfucking sage. I should get my X account. Get an X account. It's good to have an X account. Now, personally, I like X. You know what I mean? There's a reason I'm on it all day. My favorite community to be. I love following the people I follow on X. It's a great community. It just, there's no support. And that's the downside of these big communities. No different than YouTube. There's no one to physically talk to. So you're at the mercy of the overlords. And considering my account is hacked on X, if I can't talk to support, I'm fucked. There's nothing you can do. I keep trying to reach out to them and it says, you already have a support ticket in queue. You have to wait. I'm like, how many more days do I got to wait, bro? It's been 48 hours. So, I mean, what are you going to do? Cheech and Chong, exactly. All hail the broskies. Cheech and Chong style, baby. Michael Jackson bad. I didn't have to say it. It was fun in the city. I have a buddy named Cheech. Shout out Cheech. Labrador. Put a few secs of the song on the mic, please. Oh, so that's an actual song. That clip you sent me is a song you want me to play. I can play a few seconds. I'm already demonetized on YouTube, but it'll just give them a reason to terminate me. Playing copyrighted music, JV. How dare you? But let me see what I can do. Give me a second. It was fun in the city. Yeah, so I got to turn off some things. Give me a sec.
That's about as much as you can play on a screw tube. Sounds pretty lit. I'll have to check it out in full after. Thank you for sharing it with me. Respect. Let's light the sage and cleanse the negative energy of the hackers. Precisely. Cocksucker hackers, do the right thing. Give me my account back. You realize it was not successful and you wasted all your time. You may have access to my account with 40,000 followers, but my 40,000 followers are educated in Bitcoin and they're not shitcoiners. So you can try to push your shitcoin scams. You're better off offering, send me 1 Bitcoin and I'll send you 2 back, pretending to be me. Maybe that could have worked. I don't know. Probably not. Hopefully not. But just give me my account back because I may call up scammer payback. And I'm just saying, if he's on your tail, you're fucked. Shit. That's all I'm saying. It is not copywritten. I'm still so skeptical. Anything I don't create, you just can't play on YouTube. So I just don't feel comfortable playing anything I didn't create. Unless it's Chandy, because Chandy's not even on YouTube. It may be on YouTube on a channel, someone else using it. Trust me, it always comes back and bites me in the ass, so I'm not going to play other people's content unless it's Chandy for more than 3 seconds.
Don't stall it, bitty fashion, full stack polish, stacking up proof, not empty wallets. I got that Bitcoin swagger, you got that Bitcoin swagger.
And also it's political, so this is the type of music that the overlords on YouTube despise because it's probably telling the truth and they're pushing the woke agenda. Yeah, I mean, so it would be like playing the Kamala diss track to YouTube. And I'm just grateful to be able to stream today because the truth is, if I couldn't stream on YouTube, my software won't allow me to stream on Rumble. It doesn't consider Rumble a core community. And on Streamlabs, in order to even stream, you have to stream on a core community, such as an X, which I can't attack, or YouTube. So at least for the time being, I could still put up a stream until they fix my X account. So I don't want to jeopardize that by playing something I don't have to play. Is my reasoning. They use the blockchain. This shit would not happen. Let's use the motherfucking blockchain already. What are we waiting for? I am watching this news chopper dude shooting the AI riots. Whop! I saw one guy got shot in the nuts, lost a testicle. Fuck around, find out. Be careful with your testicles, gentlemen, especially when protesting. Whop!
And if you absolutely love the thing that you don't want to sell it, go mortgage your house and buy Bitcoin with it. And if you've got a business that you love because your family works for the business, it's in your family for 37 years, and you can't bear to sell it, mortgage it, finance it, and convert the proceeds into the hardest money on earth, which is Bitcoin.
I got that Bitcoin swagger. Fuck around, find out. Actually, JV is my bestie. Serge, Fax, and JC, thank goodness for brothers and sisters. We are besties. We're joined at the hip. We're just not joined at the hip, but spiritually, metaphysically, not physically. Wear the protest, the PPE cup. Oh, that's a smart move. If you're going to be protesting, I would highly recommend a cup as well. If you play softball, probably the same cup will do the trick. Like when I played football as a kid, I used to have to rock the jock cup strap thing. And when I did boxing, same shit. In case you get kicked in the gonads, you just never know. Paintball to the nuts, not going to feel good. I'm just saying. They try to say quantum computers be able to hack. Here's the deal. Bitcoiners will always be ahead of the quantum computing. So we can update. Bitcoin's programmable. So it's always going to be ahead of the rest. Trust that. Some of the most brilliant people are the Bitcoin devs. And they're always going to be on top of shit. We were talking about the ball list 2 days ago. Next day, LE is shooting them in the balls. Whop! Crazy how the world works. Bulletproof cup. That's something. Fuck a bulletproof Tesla. Give me a bulletproof cup. Now you're speaking my language. Riot proof. My son never wore the cup in what? You got to be crazy not to wear a cup in baseball, bro. You get that ball thrown at you 100 miles an hour, your gonad would damn shatter, I dare say. Whop! Like an exploding bowling ball. It wouldn't be a good look. I never done the paintball properly, so I do it to shoot paint at the people. You got to do what you got to do. So yeah, at least the ICE is using non-lethal force. Is that accurate? Or they're not just shooting people point blank? Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm just speculating. I don't have TV. I don't participate in the riots. I don't even watch the shit. But my understanding is they're shooting people with things that hurt and leave huge fucking red welts and destroy your nutsack, but it's not going to kill you. I saw one guy with a huge fucking bruise on his eye. It looked like a baseball or a softball hit him. Bitcoin is a beast. Precisely. No relation to Mr. Beast. Just saying.
Oh, bring me up, bitty glow. Prize discovery, yeah, let it show. Bang, 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 like a B-52, we built a bitty.
Stacked revolutionary love shack, boo. Stacking sats like it's Max and Stacy. Stacking sats cause tax is crazy. I'm stacking sats cause the IMF hates me. Stacking sats cause the haters don't faze me. No Diddy, no Jay-Z. Stacking the biddy like it's Nipsey and JV. Stacking the biddy like it's...
And correct me if I'm wrong, wouldn't it be more impactful if the retarded protesters maybe did something on social media instead of physically putting their lives in danger, going up against ICE with weapons? Like, does that make any sense? I understand there's nothing wrong with peaceful protests. However, there's too many retards in the peaceful protests to keep it peaceful. And I think that's the problem. So wouldn't it be smarter to exercise that right to protest maybe online versus like, I don't know, just thinking out loud. Less than lethal projectiles, yes, JV, expanding foam. Oh, expanding foam. They're 40 millimeter. That's big. Oh, watching them get hit with them, it's funny. Good. The exact words and was on Benny's pod. Graveyard, kill you if you point something at them. Okay, that was a paraphrase. Nipsey's out of the office right now. Nipinator's doing the damn thing. Don't fuck with the LE in Florida. They said you even threaten. What's the LE stand for? They will tell your family to collect your remains. Damn. JV, they are getting PD to protest, like police department. When you say PD, they were not lying. Well, damn. Crazy.
Paper and shandy, stacking BTC like caffeine in my can.
Mostly peaceful protests. See burning buildings in the background.
Life is a game of chess that makes biddies the damn queen. Stacking BTC till they cancel me and I can't stream like Biggie. It was
until they cancel me and I can't stream. Well, I've been canceled already quite several times, but I'm still streaming.
All a dream. Now the biddy has set me free.
Going, let's biddy up, babe.
It's summer, no school and no job. Go out and do some dumb shit. Precisely. I guess that's proper. It is summer. Law enforcement, LE. Thank you for that. So PD is police department. I got to get familiar with these terms. LE is law enforcement and PD is police department, right? It's just a theoretical outfit at the moment. Juju, 200 a day with the protests, right? Shit, they're making more than what I'm streaming. 200 a day, sign me up. I'm all in. I quit this shit. I'm out.
Hey, bang, bang on the door, baby, never let it fade. Auto house strong, yeah, we built it this way. No one to hold them, yeah, we're holding, never folding.
I've always been a rapper, honky cracker, but now I'm a pastor, Bitcoin stacker. Now I'm a master of the Bitcoin standard. Hit 'em up faster than the Bitcoin panda. You can't touch me with your shitcoin flow.
Like, do you even Bitcoin, bro? Let me know. Welcome to the Bitcoin show. Now listen up closely, low-key, stacking BTC like Satoshis. In El Salvador with my Bitcoin broskies.
Raising up the biddy like Gohan. Living in a huddle house, we're not the pawns.
If you throw a brick, a firebomb, or a gun at the Brevard County, Florida sheriffs, we will tell your family, oh, yeah, they don't fuck around in Florida. You're right. Graveyard dead. That is what the sheriff said. Wow. Yeah, more power to them. Fuck around, find out. Well, they have to do the jobs, don't they? And pay to protest is the real wealth distribution. Crazy.
Going, let's biddy up, babe. Bang, bang on the door, baby, never let it fade. Auto house strong, yeah, we built it this way. No one to hold them, yeah, we're holding, never folding.
Bitcoin's ripping like a new Scottie Pippen 80 G's. We're royalty, bitty kings and queens, manifesting the kingdom that's finally come, playing chess moves. Checkmate, we won.
We're raising the roof in El Salvador. Freedom flows, IMF can't hold us no more.
Stacking BTC like Tate versus the BBC. Stacking the biddy like BTC OGs.
Stacking BTC on
Lightning with no fees.
Stacking BTC like
Snoop Dogg rolls weed.
Stacking BTC like
Scarface with a nosebleed.
Stacking BTC
Like Shinobi, nobody knows me.
Stacking BTC like
Everyone owes me. Stacking BTC like Max and John McAfee.
Stacking BTC,
Accumulating sats so rapidly, so happily.
Stacking BTC
So casually, no casualties of galaxies around Earth fallacies. Stacking BTC on a flat Earth with no gravity.
Stacking BTC,
Cause Bitcoin is your majesty. Let's biddy up, babe. I saw the pic of you and, the JC Moonstone collaboration over there in the Vegas. That was pretty lit. I did repost that one. It was good to see Moonstone. Where is Moonstone? I haven't seen her in the stream in a bit, so hopefully you're doing well if you're watching Moonstone. Love that breakdown. South Carolina Sheriff's Association says the same thing. The sheriffs in the South aren't fucking around, and nor should they. If I get a rock thrown at my car, hopefully if it hits the left front panel, the dings are out. Amen, Surge. And right now, locals is wherever you live may not have your back, but give it a little time, and the Prez will. Speaking of the Prez, happy birthday, Trumpinator. Again, Nippinator's brother. So give it up for the Trumpster.
Let's biddy up, babe. Bang, bang on the door, baby, never let it fade. Auto house strong, yeah, we built it this way. Know when to hold 'em, yeah, we're holding, never folding.
Bitcoin glow, stack it up, let it show. Price discovery, patience.
Yeah, so reminder. Oh, there's Moonstone. She was quiet. There she is. Good to have you here representing Santa Barbara. Always an honor. And I'm glad you got to meet the Oracle and you guys got to actually connect. That's awesome. Everything is awesome. Yeah. What was I going to say? I was going to say something, but whenever I remember, I'll share it. Being it's President's birthday, we got a Bitcoin President Jammy Jam. Chandy 10 exclusive.
Now there's a few less misplaced terrorists on our land.
And FYI, I don't even think I can post any of these videos to my X account because it's unverified and you can't post videos over 2 minutes. And I do long format content. So again, praying my primary account, which has been hacked, gets restored and that support actually reaches out to me sometime soon. Otherwise, there's not going to be any videos posted on my X until I get my original account back. And I guess worst case scenario, if the hackers win and for some weird reason there's no support on X to give me my account back, then I guess I will turn my small account with only 300 followers into the verified account, and then we'll just do things that way and build from scratch. What's my other option? I mean, it's just crazy. Like 115,000 followers wiped out. Matrix attack. Fuck.
Make this stand. A survivor alliance, a best in the world leader, kind of highest.
I got my car panel fixed. The next day, someone had to put a ding. Oh, that sucks. That is annoying.
Alliance, borders locked, planes in the sky. Prison they earned, a lesson they learned, least they escaped the urn. A judge wrote orders, tried to demand, but the plane was gone, already off land. Too late to turn, oceans away. Bukele said,
Oops, too late.
They touched down, head shaved clean.
Marched in rows, no more schemes. Steel doors closed, the chains held tight. Justice served before first light. Some men bear burdens most never could. Decisions made not for want but for should.
Agree, Chandy. This is on my top 10 Chandy list of all time.
Bukele walked where others ran. Justice wasn't vengeance, it was the plan. MS-13 held the streets in blood. Extortion, fear, corruption's flood. Now inside, CCOT fate is sealed. No more terror, streets can heal. Trump called them animals, spoke the truth. Now the system answers proof. Borders locked, criminals bound. Bitcoin rises, nation found.
The world said it can't be done, but Trump and Bukele made them run.
The world said it can't be done, but Trump and Bukele made them run. Fiat fades, Bitcoin reigns. Hash wars start, the game has changed. Doing, doing, doing. Tell them that justice is round the bend. Tell them that truth's
Gonna come again.
Tell them
That Bitcoin's rising now. Trump's gonna cut you down. Bukele's gonna cut you down.
US debt, fake money high. Print it out, watch nations die. Stock market ain't the star in the sea.
The star, BTC, set it free. Man on a mission. 2-year clock. I did the same thing, JV, the other night. Late in, my guard was down on the Pinterest. I clicked the ad showing some cute shoes, like 80% off. Damn. Did you get a phishing attack? Did they hack your Pinterest? Fuck. Where did y'all get the Bitcoins with the sunglasses on? I clicked on the ad, went to the website, went shopping, entered all my addresses and credit card. No. Fucking hackers are relentless. So it was a phishing scam on a fake site. You entered all your personal buying information, and now they have your info, and they're going to start buying shit. So hopefully you called the credit card company immediately and reported it. The unfortunate part, they got to cancel your card, and you get a new one in the mail. But report it as soon as possible. Those hackers are quick. I start buying shit immediately. Probably start buying some gift cards or whatever the fuck scheme. Sorry to hear that, Moonstone. It happens, man. You get caught off guard, wrong time. It can happen to any. If it can happen to me and you, it can happen to anyone. Trust that. I've been telling people, warning people about phishing scams for 10 years, very often, and I fall victim for it. Bastards. Moonstone, this is James Smith. Always go to the actual website. Yep, always go to the actual website. Love it, JV. Feeling those lyrics. Amen.
The star is BTC, set it free. Man on a mission, 2-year clock. Hash wars coming, nations locked. Fiat's weak, the end is near. Bitcoin stands, nothing to fear. In Seacot's walls, they now confide. Bukele stands, no place to hide. Once plagued by murders, now numbers fall. His people's trust, heeding the call. Trump's mandate clear, borders defend, protecting citizens, steadfast to the end. Both leaders stand, unwavering hands, guiding their nations, fulfilling demands. The orange pill stands where leaders rise. Justice reigns, truth survives. Trump saw the weapon, Bukele took aim. Sovereign money, no more games. Trump saw the weapon, Bukele took aim. Sovereign money, no more games. Ledger don't lie, can't be erased. Proof of work, the code is placed. Fiat falls, the debt runs wild. Bitcoin stands pure fortified. Doing, doing, doing.
Come on now, sing along. This is the chorus. Karaoke hour. JB Nippinator, BTC, Chandy Paper, India, let's get it. Tell them that justice is round the bend. Tell them that truth's gonna come again. That Bitcoin's rising now. Trump's gonna cut you down. Bukele's gonna cut you down. Update from Moonstone. I did not call the credit card company since I did not see any of the scam charges, but I'm worried it might happen. Oh, it's definitely going to happen at some point. So you're going to have to. You're going to have to. They have your information. Maybe not to be as obvious. They didn't do it immediately. And I know it sucks. Trust me. I think we've all been there as well. But if you know for a fact it was a fake site, then it was 100% a phishing attack.
in only a matter of time, you'll wake up and have a shit ton of charges on the account. So I would definitely safeguard yourself. You know what I mean? So the war and the me keeping the price of the biddy down or not just going up anymore, at least. What kind of dog is India? It's a koi dog. It's a half coyote, half dog. I have closed down the laptop, still listening to the end. Love you, fam. Keep fighting, JV. You're the warrior. Shout out Chandy 10, holding it down.
From two different lands, they walk their path. Both men refuse to bow their heads. Some say fate is just a game, but how do you explain two men the same? One saves a nation, the other the land. And
This is actually my favorite part coming up.
Bitcoin moves in both their hands. Was it coincidence? Was it by chance? Oh.
If you ever do a music video featuring yourself in there, we need Chandy transforming Super Saiyan as she's singing those bars right there. Just saying. Thinking of getting the P.O. box, using that address from now on too. Not a bad idea. Definitely not a bad idea. There's a lot of virtual mailboxes you can get as well, which can come in handy. Yeah, it's a koi dog, literally. She adopted it. Very cute, by the way, if you've never seen it. Very, very cute. And she was just traveling with it in Vegas, literally. I think that's why she didn't leave the hotel to go to the conference. She was babysitting the dog, which I was kind of speculating would happen if you bring a dog to the event. But yeah, very beautiful dog, rescued. But anyways, fam, I think I'm going to end the stream. I greatly appreciate you guys tuned in. It feels good to be back. Just taking one day off like yesterday after the hack was like so frustrating because I'm so used to going live and speaking my mind and sharing the news. So I just want to say I appreciate the support. Thank you for following me on the Rumble and on my backup X account, BTC News Alerts. Let's just pray support does something about it. If you haven't already reported my primary account on X, which got hacked, please report it as an imposter took over the account. And hopefully, I mean, we got to wait on support. But if support doesn't fix it, we'll continue to stream the way we are for tomorrow. If support jumps in and fixes the situation, then we don't need to even go on YouTube at all. Again, the only reason we still streamed on YouTube today was we had to go live because there's no X, and you can't only stream Rumble. You need a core account in Streamlabs to either X or YouTube, unless I figure out an alternative route, which we'll figure it out if we have to go that route. But I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for the support, and you guys are truly a family. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, same bit time, same bit channel. And deuces, fam.
Game on, let's go. Biddy up, ride.